lovely people out there. I welcome you to the English class. Hope you all are fine and hope you all are studying well at your home. So let us proceed to our class today. So children, today is Saturday and 25th of July 2020. So today's thought for the day is do what is right, not what is easy. Yes, children, you have to do those things which are right, not those things which are easier one. So I'm repeating the thought again. Do what is right, not what is easy. So the chapter we are doing is plastic plants. So we have done two parts of this chapter. We have completed doing two videos and this is the third part of the video. So till last class we learned that the little children are discussing about the new project to collect the plastic bottles from the park, to paint them and to plant little saplings there, right? So till yesterday we learned till here. Now in the last video Steven was shouting oxygen when a girl in his class, Kelly, got the idea to plant little trees in the bottle. So let us proceed what happened next. For once, the entire class agreed. Without further delay, Miss Leslie arranged the school bus to take the kids to the park. So now the children are ready to go to the park. So they divided themselves into smaller groups and in a couple of hours not a single bottle lay on the ground. So the children went to the park and they divided themselves into small groups. So after getting divided, they started collecting the bottle and after a couple of hours there was no single bottle left on the ground. So enthusiastic, the children collected extra bottles from their homes and neighborhoods. So the children not only collected the bottles from the park but they collected extra bottles from their homes and neighborhood. The next morning they realized that they need help of few adults, people who would help them to cut off the top of the bottles and buy young plant and grow them inside the bottle. So these are the two help they needed from the adult people. The first help is they had to cut the top of the bottles and the second help is they need to buy young plants in order to grow them inside the bottles. Now next Kelly led the group who went to the local gardener to ask for help, while Steven stayed at school with the remaining children to remove bottle labels. Now Kelly with her group, she went to local gardener in order to ask for help, in order to learn gardening. Yes, so when Kelly went to local gardener, Steven and his friends stayed in the school to remove the labels from the bottle. Kelly's group came back to the school overwhelmed by the response of the local gardener, who agreed to not only teach them the basics of gardening but also sponsored the young saplings. Yes, children, the gardener was so impressed by the student idea that he agreed not only to teach them gardening but also to sponsor the young saplings. So they cleaned and removed the dome shaped of every bottle. Now they had hundreds of plastic pots and 100 saplings, a lot of children, and one gardener. They sat outside in a circle where Miss Leslie handed them a sapling each with some fertile soil and a small spade. Yes, children, after Kelly came with gardener's response, Miss Kelly sat outside with little children and she handed over them with one sapling each. Okay, so with some fertile soil, she gave them some fertile soil and a small spade. The local gardener instructed them on how to plant sapling inside the bottle and label the soil carefully. So local gardener instruct them how to plant the saplings and label the soil inside the bottle carefully. When the children completed planting the little saplings in the bottle, gardener told them, "Take care of these babies. Their mothers still live in my place," he said to the kids, who laughed and assured him that they would nurture his baby plants. So finally they grew the new plant, right? They planted the little saplings inside their bottles and they promised to the gardener too that they will take full care of the baby plant. So let us keep our story till here. Okay, so what happens next? Did they take the care of the plants or not? We will see in the next class. So till then, stay safe, children. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Thank you, class.